I need to formally announce an investigation on Adam Silver for tampering because he refused to suspend a player for, throwing an ice pack on the court. I think, Adam was trying to save y'all, but you couldn't stop the Ant-Man. That's your problem. What's happening, y'all, man? What's going down? What's going down? Welcome back, man. Hey, that was a little taste of my dog, Southside Ghost, man. If you ain't heard him, man, go look him up. Shout out to Southside Ghost, man. Hey, he be dropping nothing but bangers, man. Go check that man catalog. But welcome back, man. This is your boy PayDay with just another play here. We bringing it to you live and direct, man, from Hollywood East, the Beast Coast where we going down at. So check me out, man. We at 109 IG followers, man. We up, man. Hey, we started with 0. Now we cracked the 100 mark. YouTube is climbing up there, man. We have 73 followers, subscribers, and 93 on TikTok, man. I would like to just personally thank y'all every time we start an episode because it doesn't get no traction unless you jump on this, man. I really appreciate the love. I really appreciate the interactions in the comments. Whether you're rolling with me, rolling against me, whatever your opinion is, man, it's love and it's appreciated. But let's get right to it, man. Hey, we got cracked on the covers of the day, but my covers of the day is Game 1, Eastern Conference Finals, Boston versus Indy. It's going down, man. I got the total on that. I'm taking over 221.5. I think they're going to run it up. They're going to run it up so much. They're going to break the scoreboard, man. It's going down, man. It's been a wild playoffs, man. So we're going with the over here. It's been a lot of defense on the semifinals and the conference games, but yeah, this is going up over here, man. I'm taking the points. We riding out. But yeah, from the last episode, we got some disappointments, man. My Magic lost in 7 to the Cavs. Man, that's fucked up. But hurt my heart, man. Y'all broke my heart, man. But it's all good. It's all good. We did a hell of a turnaround. I see a ton of good things with the Magic, man. I think we got a bright future for sure. I think the Magic is really 1 or 2 pieces away from being a powerhouse on the East, and we're there. Let's get into the round 1 recap, man. We had a G sweep with Boston, man. Boston handled it like some gentlemen. They gave Miami a 4-1 complimentary just so we can have some more game day checks. So Bam and Jimmy Butler, man, hey, make sure you send around to Boston while y'all out in Cabo, my boy, because they let you off the hook on one. But Cavs won in 7, unfortunately. But we got a lot of learning to do. We got a lot of pieces to move. We'll get to it later on in the episode, what I think with the pieces that we can use to make Magic one of the most dominant teams in the league. Again, Indy took Milwaukee in 6. That was a nice little series. I told y'all Milwaukee was in trouble. That's exact. I mean, I think that's exactly what I said was Milwaukee is in trouble. So I did say that. New York, man, y'all handled Philly in 6, which I was betting against y'all. Y'all know Embiid wasn't really healthy like that. So, like, y'all got – but I ain't going to take nothing away from y'all, but Embiid wasn't healthy. That would have been a major difference in what's going on. But I'll give credit where credit's due. Y'all handle business. Now, on the west side, Thunder swept New Orleans. Easy money Thunder, man. Somebody put a watch out for Zion. I put up posters all down Bourbon, on Bourbon Street, man. You do not feed Zion. Just like how they do it in the zoo. Do not feed the animals in the zoo. Do not throw nothing over the cage. Do not feed Zion on Bourbon, y'all. He can only go to Fresh Kitchen. He can only go Whole Foods. You can only go to Kava and all them. Hey, look, Do not put no seasoning on Zion food, man. Y'all got swept. T Wolves swept KD. Man, KD's gonna be a Timberwolf next year. I'm gonna tell y'all that. Watch what I say. KD gonna be a Timberwolf next year, and we're gonna go back to this, and y'all gonna think about it. Y'all gonna be like, damn, he's right. Denver did a G sweep to the Lakers. They handled it like some gentlemen. They gave y'all one so y'all can get one more game check to add a extra night in Cabo for y'all, man. You know, they know y'all gonna be spending big down there in Cabo, so they gave you an extra game check. So they handled it like some gentlemen. And then Luka and the gang, they did it in 6, man. Go on fishing, go to Clippers, man. Spend all that money on the Clippers and just to get out of there in 6, man. I think the owner's gonna make some moves. I think that's gonna get broken up real quick. Now, round 2, another G sweep with the Cavs and Boston. I mean, Orlando, y'all, we could have handled Boston. I'll tell you that now. It would have at least went 7. You know what I mean? That was a little fan talking, but realistically, we would have took them 7, possibly with the win. But if was a 5th, we all be drunk. That's over with. And all we know is the other day, Indy, Sunday, close it out in the Mecca with the Reggie. New York, you know, hey, yo, y'all going to Cabo. You know what I'm saying? That's where y'all going. New York, New York, New York. Somebody check on Stephen A. I heard he missed first take the other morning, man. I'm just bullshitting, but yeah, nah, he's sick. Stephen A. is sick right now. On the west side, Dallas handled business. They beat OKC in 6. And T Wolves, man. My man, Ant-Man. Y'all think I be playing, man. That man is a serious business. That's Baby Jordan. But he sent the Joker home in 7, man. That was a wonderful series. And I think I need to formally announce an investigation on Adam Silver for tampering because he refused to suspend a player for, throwing an ice pack on the court. We're not going to say no names, Jamal Murray, but yeah, dog, that's a suspendable offense. I think Adam was trying to save y'all, but you couldn't stop the Ant-Man. That's your problem. You know what I mean? You couldn't stop him. So, Adam, the commish, try to help you out. Just gave you like $100K. What's $100K to y'all contract? So, you know what I mean? But yeah, Adam, that's foul play, my boy. Because if that was a regular season action, you would have suspended him for 2 or 3 games. But 1 game, playoffs is, that's a balance. But tonight, game 1, Boston. I think the spread was at 10.5. I don't like the spread, but I do like the over. The over 221.5 should be lock money. That is the lock of the day, as well as the covers of the day. You would see my live card on the Patreon, which still has 0 of you guys following it. It's cool because we won money. If you're looking at the story, we won money all week. We're up. Recap the stories. You can see the winners. You can see the losers. You can see the pushes. You can see all that. So if you want to look at the live record, follow it on Patreon. You'll get the live card every day. Now, off season is here, and I'm going to start with my Orlando Magic with some possible moves that we can do in the off season that can make us an elite championship level team. Now you just got to hear me out. Just hear me out here when I came up with this list of possible key fits that will make Orlando one of the most dominant teams in the East and a championship contending team year in and year out. All right? My first one is a wowzer, man. I want Larry Marketing from Utah. He has 1 year left on his contract, and that would add length and scoring, consistent scoring to our team. He averaged 23 and 8. I think he played like 60 games all season. That would give us what we need in the paint. and he will be able to stretch the floor for P5 to work, for France to work. We got to get rid of Wendell, man. Wendell was solid, good big man, but I just have a problem when you the center and you choose the three. I don't like it. Just like, why you floating around the 3-point line, man? Like, I understand certain plays cause you to get out there, but like I don't see him bang enough. And then to average only 5 rebounds a game all season is not enough for a big man. 8 or better is the motto. Of course, Donovan Mitchell is my next guy that would be a perfect fit. I think he wants out of Cleveland. I think he wants to contend. I don't see Cleveland bringing in the talent to build around that team to keep Mitchell. So if he wants out, I think Orlando could be a contender to get Donovan Mitchell. We have the selling point. We have the funds. I mean, we got the best fans in the NBA. You know what I mean? We just come on, pack out that Kia Center, if you know what I mean. And it gets down. Like, I think we got a good selling point. And if he goes elsewhere, if Donovan Mitchell decides not to come to Orlando, but he leaves Cleveland, I guarantee you what we can settle for is Darius Garland. We'll trade for Garland. I will say, let's trade for Garland, get Garland and Wade out of Cleveland. We'll send them Cole Anthony. Breaks my heart, but it is a business. Send Cole Anthony, send Jonathan Isaac, or a first-round pick, or Anthony Black, something. We would send them over to Cleveland. We'll get Darius Garland, which is a consistent shooter, which we need, is the reason why we lost. Yeah, I can see that happening if that works. Now, if you saw the last episode, I said I do not want Klay Thompson on a super deal. So, the money that he wants, I do not want him for that. But if we do get Klay Thompson, I mean, I'll be cool with a prove-it deal with Klay. Like, if we give him a prove-it deal, sign a couple other players that can contribute to the team, that would be a good addition. But if we're giving max money, I don't know. What you think, Ryan? You don't know?
I know. I would not do max money. I love the Donovan Mitchell, but that's a max money play.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm talking about Klay.
No Klay? Max money?
No money.
No money.
No, prove it. I'll take it on a prove it.
Prove it all day long.
Yeah, prove it. I'll take it on a prove it.
Every 3-pointer, you got to prove it.
Facts. Yeah, we're a heavily incentivized contract, something. Let's get creative.
We want Oakley, but Oakley.
I don't think Oakley got it in the tank no more, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, once you just start throwing how many rings you got up all the time, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, it's just like, I think that's like the cop-out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't got it in the tank no more to prove it. But until you get to this accomplishment, you know what I mean? Come holler at me. So, and these last two, right? I don't know who should I go with first, but matter of fact, I'm gonna go with it because everybody's talking about it. PG-13. I like the pickup, but he's gonna require $40 million. He's gonna require something crazy. And I heard that he's leaning more Philly, but if we get PG, that would add top-tier consistency that we need from shooting and immediate defensive presence because PG plays defense. So that's the one. But my favorite pickup for the Orlando Magic is DeMar DeRozan. Is my favorite pickup for the Orlando Magic. Hear me out. Yes, he's a veteran player. Yes, he's older. Free agent. Hear me out, man. DeMar DeRozan averaged 21, 4, and 4. Is second on most consecutive games played per season. averaging 74 games played per season in the last 3 years. That's 90% of the season. It's 82 games, so he played 74 of them, right? And there's no signs of slowing down. 49% from the field, 33% from the three, 86% free throw shooter, and he's hungry. He's a vet. He knows the game, and he's championship hungry. Just imagine you get a championship hungry guard playing with a star-studded young talent team with P5, France will have the first team defense all of player point guard in Jalen Suggs. Congratulations, Jalen Suggs, for first team defense. So just hear that lineup out. You got Suggs starting at the point. You got Rosen starting at the 2. You got France at the 3. You got P5 at the 4. And currently, even though I said I don't like him in here, Wendell. I mean, I even use Wendell to get a trade, and I want Claxton. I mean, I want a glass cleaner. That's what we need. We need a glass cleaner. I want a center to sign I want a center that signed a Windex deal. I need something. I need him averaging 8 or more boards a game. We do not need another shooting center. Like, you know, he's three happy. I mean, he made him I think he was 40%, which is a good 3-point shooter. But I can't have my center 40% at 3, but averaging 5 rebounds a game. That just doesn't work. You know what I mean? And then we're losing close games due to second chance points. I need you to get on the glass, big dog. We got enough. If we have P5, France, DeMar, and Suggs, we don't need no big man shooting no threes. Get on the block, get rebounds. P5 going to get rebounds. France going to get rebounds. Rosen going to get in there a little bit. That would be an ideal pick for Orlando Magic. So I need Orlando to really just hone in. I'm going to spam y'all social media accounts till this gets to the GM. Go get DeRozan. And then if we get DeRozan, I'm going to send you my fee. I hope you know what I mean, don't ignore that, because we need DeRozan, man. That's going to be the veteran presence that we need. Not with a championship ego in the locker room, with somebody that's hungry for a championship. So you're gonna get a dog. And he's durable. Like, you know what I mean? Durability, consistency, veteran. Why wouldn't you want DeMar DeRozan on your team? Man, I'm gonna break down another team, another free agent, possible landings on next episode, but I definitely wanted to start out with Orlando for sure. And we're going to get into the NFL. We're going to change the sport, man. We're going to get into this draft, post-draft, power rankings of the NFL. The way we're going to break it down, man, there's 32 teams in the league, man. This is episode 6, so we're going to go from worst to first. We're going to start out with 32. I'm going to give you the bottom 4 of the barrel on these 32 teams, and we're going to go over some of the things that they picked up in the draft, in the offseason free agency, and why they ranked the way they ranked. In my opinion, their totals on the over and under of wins on the season, and what I like and what I'll sprinkle on. So let's get into it, man. Number 32, Carolina Panthers. You guys are ranked 32 for very good reason. You was worse in the league last year. Growing pains, man. It's not that you guys got bad personnel. I see you guys getting slightly better. I'm still not a believer in your quarterback. He was great college talent. I just think he's too small, man. I think Young is too small. He didn't look comfortable. I don't know if he's nervous. And he's in the NFC South, so that's defense, man. Like, I don't want to let my cousins hear, but NFC South got some defense down there. They play some good football, but I don't like him to make much noise. They picked up some key players. Jadeveon Clowney. They picked up hometown guy. I see where they're going with it. They picked up Rashad Penny and Deontay Johnson from Pittsburgh in the free agency. So they're adding skill on different sides of the field. So their key players will be Chuba Hubbard, Deontay Johnson, Adam Thielen, their draft pick, who I think is going to be a good candidate of Rookie of the Year, is Legic, if they can get that offense going, because that's going to be a special talent. But their total for the season is going to be 5.5. Wins over under 5.5. The under is at -150. I'm leaning on the under. Looking at their schedule, I don't see them winning 6 games. I don't see them. Yeah, man. They play Tampa twice. They play the Saints twice. They play Atlanta twice. That's 8 losses right there. They're not winning their division. Yeah, man. They're not going over. They're not winning 6 games this year. They're gonna have another high round draft pick, probably number 1 or 2. Don't quote me, but quote me. 31, man. Denver Broncos. Their Super Bowl odds are plus 10,000. Over under on wins on the season is 5.5. The over is -135. They took Bo Nix, and I can't pronounce his name. It's a DN from Utah, Yelis. But aside from that, man, I don't see no moves that Denver really made in the offseason, bro. Like that shit is kind of like poo cheese. Like I don't understand what's going on over there. I can see them, like between them and Carolina Panthers. I actually think Carolina Panthers is going to do better than Denver this year. I don't see Denver winning a game. That's not going to be too realistic, but I wouldn't be surprised if they go like 1-16, 2-15, 0-17. I mean, look at the games that they play away. They play Seattle Seahawks away, Tampa Bay Bucks away, New York Jets away, New Orleans away, Baltimore away, Kansas City away, Vegas. That's a 50-50 game, but I like Vegas. And they play Vegas twice because that's their division. They play the Chargers twice. That's their division. And then the last game of the season is in Cincy. Come on, man. Man, Bo Nix is good, but man, he ain't that fucking good. Like, I don't see them winning a game at all. I really don't. Like, those away games I just named, they're not winning none of them. They're not winning on the road at all. So if your team is one of those teams I named, that's probably the game you want to go to when you leave. You know you're going to be feeling good. Your team won. It's going to be fun to go get drunk downtown or do whatever activity you got afterwards. But, yeah, when Denver comes to town, man, just, hey, buy the good seats so you can really, like, ball out. But we're going to go into number 30. That's the New York Football Giants. Their Super Bowl winning odds is plus 15,000. And their over-under is 6.5. And I wanted their receiver, but I knew we wasn't going to get him. Malik Neighbors was their first-round draft pick, and Tyler Nubin, the safety, was their second. So they got better on both sides of the ball. I do like the other DNs. So now they have booked DNs with I forgot his name. What's that boy name? He went to Oregon. Number 5, that DN, and Brian Burns from Florida State, bookends. I love it when a team has bookends because it keeps everything in the box. You got two solid defensive ends, everything in the box. They still got Big Lawrence, Dexter Lawrence from Clemson. So they got to run into him. I think he's like 330, 6'6", some shit like that. I mean, 6.5. You play the Cowboys twice, you'll probably split that. You play Philly twice, you ain't splitting that. You'll probably split Washington, and who else is in the division? Yeah, that's them. That's the division. Washington, Philly, the Cowboys. They'll split Washington. They'll split the Cowboys. They'll get swept by Philly. 6.5. I'm leaning under, but 7 games is a stretch. So yeah, I'll take them 6.5. For sure, they're probably gonna start the season like 2-6, 1-7, get it all on the back end. They got rid of Saquon. Saquon gonna torch their ass. Like that shit gonna go crazy. Saquon, hey, whatever Saquon bets, his prop bets are for that game twice, I'm taking the over. I'm blind taking the over. We got the 29th team via the power rankings is gonna be New England Patriots. The New England Patriots, they're the New England Patriots. Super Bowl winning odds is 12,500. Over under is 4.5 games. With the over going minus 160, it looks like. They picked up Drake May and Jalen Polk as their first and second round draft picks. Their sneak pick is Javon Baker from UCF. That is a wonderful pickup. But their first 8 games of the season is brutal. Cincy, Seattle, Jets, San Fran, Miami, Houston, Jacksonville, Jets. I mean, they might get one win. They might start out 0-8. Real talk. Yeah. They might start out 0-8. If I find a bet for that, I'm gonna take that. But I'm gonna fade New England until I don't even whatever their spreads is. I don't even see them covering their spreads the first 5 games of the season, 6 games of the season. 8 games. I don't see them covering the spread. I don't see them winning the first 8 games of the season. Yeah, New England, y'all in trouble, man. Y'all probably gonna be like the 3rd pick in 2025 draft. But that's okay. Y'all get better. Man, we had a wonderful fight, undisputed heavyweight championship with the boxing. Man, Usyk. I ain't gonna lie, man. He lost that fight. He won by split decision, but Fury won more rounds. He got handled in the 9th. That was the big wow factor. That was the driving punch. That's what won the judges over. But outside of the first round, I had Fury winning 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. I think he lost the 7th. I had Fury winning the 8th. Then he got rocked the 9th. Definitely, that was a 10-8. 10th, he lost. He gained his wits about him in the 11th and 12th. Like, I think, you know what I mean? I think he did enough to win the fight. Look forward to the rematch, man. But boxing is going to be on fire all summer. I mean, once basketball ends, it's not no doomsday summer, man. We still got baseball going on, but it's no doomsday summer. Like when basketball finals ends, the championship, Ant-Man holding up the trophy, when he wins his first NBA title, we're going to have boxing. We're going to have UFC. We're going to have some combat sports, man, that's going to take us through the whole summer, all the way to preseason. So it's love. It's going up. Man, June 1st, we're going to start out with June 1st. We got Wilder and Jang, you know what I mean? Bronze Bomber, And that's not gonna be an easy fight for you, my boy. I'm a fan, you know what I mean? And but like I tell my boys, like I tell my friends, like I tell anybody that asks me betting advice, I'm gonna bet with my pocket and not my heart. Sometimes I bet with my heart and I lose my pocket. But at the end of the day, a bet's a bet. And I kind of like Zhang split decision, man. I think Wilder's on the decline, man. He ain't show me nothing in his last few performances, man. Wilder did not show me a damn thing, and it's tough. It's tough to, you know what I mean. It's tough to like recover, I don't think he recovered from that Tyson Fury ass whooping that got put on him. And once you start getting like blitz like that, and you start getting blitz repeat after repeat after repeat, like, bro, hey, bro, we know you got one punch knockout power. We know your accolades. We know everything that you did, everything that you put up. But at the end of the day, I think Zhang gonna be plus money. I don't know the odds on it, but Zhang's gonna win it. Then we got the Bevo fight. Somebody got to go. Another undefeated matchup. Yeah, somebody got to go in this one, man. It's a heavyweight WBA title fight. You know, when that title on the line, man, it just does something to you. Another fight that just passed. Another Ukrainian boxer won. I cannot pronounce his last name. It's like Berninijic. He beat Navarrete for the vacant WBO lightweight title the same night that Fury lost to Alexander Usyk. But yeah, he won by split decision. You know, that's a big win for the Ukrainian boxer. Ukraine as a country. We got a Maltese fight coming up June 15th. So I want to see what he's gonna do. Like I want to see how he looks for real. Like he might be it, or he just might haven't fought who he needs to fight to really just challenge him. Then again on the 15th, another one, David Benavidez fight. That's gonna be nasty work. Canelo quit ducking. You are the representative of Aflac. Aflac, go find Canelo, man. He ducking Benavidez, man. Get him on your next commercial, please, because why you just gonna duck that man? You first you didn't want to fight Mexican on Mexican just to fight a Mexican, and a young up and coming boxer he is, but you knew he wasn't ready. Like that's not fair. But yeah, you running from Benavidez, and we all see it. What else we got? We got Tank in the Martin fight for the WBA lightweight title. Tank gonna rock that boy up. None against Martin, man. Frank, I mean, anybody can get it on any given day. So, like, don't get me wrong. If you're on the other side of it, if you're a Martin fan, you rocking with Frank Martin, man, hey, anybody can get it on any given day. But it ain't going to be Martin's day. It's going to be Tank's. That's just my opinion. But Martin is a good boxer. But I seen him get clipped with a left. And guess what Tank got? Left. It's just, and he got power. So I just, I think Tank in 9-10. I think it's 9-10. I don't think it goes a distance. Tank plays with his food in the first couple rounds, makes you think that you got him, and then over with. Lights out. Somebody wake him up, man. The party over. And then I got Teamofimo. He going to handle business on the 29th. That's one for the WBO junior welterweight. That's Timo all day, man. Timo handle business. And then on the 3rd, I'm skipping a month. Next episode, we're going to talk about the boxing and the combat sports slate for July and August. So we're not going to get into that. We're going to get into UFC. Back on the 1st, We got Islam and Poirier. That's gonna be a madhouse brawl, man. The way Poirier is fighting, bro. I'm gonna sprinkle a little of that plus money on there.
I was gonna say, what's the plus on that? You know?
Yeah, we can find out right now.
They're not favoring Poirier
At all. Why would you? Like plus 375.
I was gonna say it's got to be up in the threes, but I don't know. Listen, I can discredit Warrior because
I got his hot sauce in my fridge.
My boy.
I've been doing it for a minute, bro. I love the.
Florida boy. I'm
Here, yeah. He trains in Florida. He from Louisiana.
Trains in Florida.
Yeah.
you know, gritty as ever. I love the family environment. I love the nonprofit. I mean,
I love everything he does, man. Yeah. I hope he catches him the same way he caught McGregor. You know what I mean? I think cause when have you seen Islam kind of like talk a little chippy like how he talking?
Right now, before Volkanovski, but before that,
Like, I'm talking about after Volk. He talking like
crazy.
like hey like I don't see you. You yeah, you can try. You know, brother. You're not gonna see me, brother. Like it's just like why you so cool about it? You sleeping on my boy Diamond? He go put hot sauce on that glove. That card. Looking at that card, that's kind of a nice card. You know, they got Sean Strickland and Paulo Costa, Kevin Holland and a Russian. I can't say his name. Michael You know, hey, it's all love. You know what I mean? You got every letter in the alphabet in there, but hey, it is what it is. And then we got on the 22nd, we got Whitaker and Chimaev. Hazmat Chimaev. Like, I know they got Whitaker as the underdog, but I mean, let's see. Nah, they got Whitaker as the underdog. Plus 170. I mean, that's fair. I think so. But it's a 5-round fight. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where, you know, that plus money might balance itself out because Whitaker does 5-round fights. I think I don't even think I've seen a Hazmat fight over 3 rounds. Not that they lasted over 3 rounds, but when he fought Gilbert Burns, that went the distance, and that was 3 rounds. When he fought Kamaru Usman, that was 3 rounds because I even tweeted that, like, if it was 5 rounds, he lost that fight. Usman was just getting started. Tell you the truth, I can't wait to see him get back in the ring. What you think he gonna do? You think he gonna go to 185 when Izzy go up to 205? That's my prediction.
Yeah.
I think Izzy gonna go up to 205, and then I think he's gonna go up to 185.
I don't think busy at 205.
I mean, I don't think so, but the way it's going, I don't see. Because you talking about Poton. You want Poton. But Poton's at 205.
Right.
I mean, I think Izzy can fight at 205. I think he has a skill set because he fought Juan, Polish Power. He fought Juan, and he lost in a decision. But he didn't, like, I mean, an 8-week fight camp to fight somebody that's coming in fight night at probably like 225, 230. You know what I mean? That's like, you know, like my hat's off to him. But I think if he goes into the division already 205 and he works his way down to 205 and probably fights at an athletic 225 because he doesn't have like a solid build. He's like more slender. So like, you know, I think he's like 6'5", right? Like 6'4", 6'5". Yeah, so, you know what I mean? 6'4", 6'5", 225, slim build. Like, he'll still keep his quickness. I think he can go. Because I know if Kamaru goes up, like, they're going to be destined to fight each other. And that's not happening. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I think that's where it's going to go. And then 303 is going to be the same night as the Teofimo Lopez fight. And that's Chandler and McGregor. That I don't even know what to think about that. Like, cause like, even though Chandler's the underdog, McGregor is McGregor. McGregor hasn't won a fight since he came back, right?
Correct. Would be
Nobody. Last fight, he hasn't won a fight since he got back in the ring because he got hurt against Diamond. That's his last fight, right?
Yeah, lost to Dustin, won against Donnie Cerrone. I mean,
Exactly. He hasn't been active. And then when you look at Chandler, he's fought all killers. That's why my hat goes off to him. Like he fought. That's what I'm saying. For him to be like a favorite, like it made me want to sprint. I mean, Chandler needs to win because he's making the PFL look like poo cheese or Bellator, wherever he came from. Yeah, he making it look like all right, like the B League, bro. Like, cause he got starched by everybody he fought besides Tony Ferguson. He fought Hooker. Oh, he did knock out Dan Hooker the first round.
so that's the Brock. Yeah, he might
I said he fought killers.
insane. Yeah, but he hasn't gotten like Rumble. He did buy All America, but he was winning that fight.
He was.
And he just got wow. And then he won't be here.
I'm with you though. I'm with you.
I mean,
Michael Chandler. I'm a Michael Chandler fan.
I like Michael Chandler.
Like Gregor, man. I think now I'm just kind of like,
He got the bag. He got the bag. It's hard. It's hard. Like I tell, like everybody talk. It's hard. Once you like, you know what I mean. Like you get there. Like even take Izzy for example, right? You take Hungry Izzy, and you take Paid I'm the shit Izzy, and put them in the ring together. I guarantee Hungry Izzy will beat the shit out of like Paid Izzy. You know what I mean? But like it's kind of hard. Like bro, McGregor got what? He got a $400 million yacht. A Lambo yacht, bro. Like, bro, I got $400 million yacht money. You gotta remember, these guys still fighting for a $60,000 bonus. He peeing $60,000. Like, what motivation do you have now? You in Roadhouse, like Roadhouse. But yeah, man. Like. I don't know, man. I kind of want to sprinkle love on Chandler. I think plus money might be sweet. Yeah, I think that'll be all right, man. It's gonna be a fun summer, man. Like just recapping after the NBA finished, and now what I love is after the NBA we got the WNBA. Like WNBA rocking. Y'all ladies doing y'all thing. The WNBA rocking. And I don't care what anybody say. WNBA is the play. That's the transition. I think they found, like, the fit, right? I think that they're going to get a lot more money going into where they need to go into, handling how they need to handle. I just think, like, after that, the WNBA just going to rock where they need to, like, fill in. We got stars coming in, Caitlin Clark, Angela Reese, man, Cameron Brink. Like, I think the way they swagging out, handling their business with these young girls coming in. And then what I love, they got the veterans not taking that shit. Like, the veterans is not hearing none of the swag of these new girls coming in. They really just like, all right, little baby, you're going to have to handle that. Like, I got to see what you're talking about. They getting physical. Like, physical. They getting in each other's faces. They talking trash. You know what I mean? With the little attitude. I love it. But the big dog of the NBA, you know it's Asia. I dare anybody to say anything bad about Asia. Asia ain't, hey, look, you gotta get through Asia. That's the big dog. She the Shaq. She the most dominant player in the league. She is her. And her is she. Asia. You know what I mean? I got a little thing that I would love to see the WNBA do that will probably be like killer. And if this comes across their feed and it gets out there, they need to lower the rims to like either 9 feet, 8.5, 8 3/4, 9.5, just not to make it too bad. Have them girls whamming that thing. Think about it. Like if you want to, like, it's not lessening the competition. If their goal is at 9.5 feet, you won't notice a half a foot. Like if you're a fan watching it, but you'll notice if you just see Asia Wilson jet one. I think she'll do it too. Like that. Just imagine how much feed that would get them. You know what I mean? Like you seeing them girls like on dunkable rims. They got all the same fundamentals as the guys. They got handles. They got sharpshooters. They got top elite defenders. They can play the game of basketball just as well as the guys. But you putting them on 10-foot rims, knowing that they're not jumping like the guys. Some of them girls can jump and wham on some 9.5s and 9-foot rims, like athletically. Like, you know what I mean? Some good tomahawk action with these girls. Why not? You got players that's fucking 6'10". I know she can dunk on a 9-foot rim. Make it look athletic. Imagine the promos they have then. Girls dunking on each other, hyping each other up. You know what I mean? Scoring, three-point shooting, scoring. It's just as athletic as the NBA. They will get the revenue that they need. They'll get the views that they need. The audience is in attendance now. I love seeing it. I wish Orlando opened up the WNBA for them so we can have, like, you know, the Magic and what would we call our WNBA? We had a WNBA team, didn't we? We did have a WNBA team. I swear we did. Let's see. The Miracle. Yeah. Damn. Wow. They're the Connecticut Suns now. Man, fuck Connecticut. Man, come back to Orlando, man. Who's in Connecticut? Man, come on, man. I mean, Connecticut? Houston's bigger than Connecticut. You know that, right? Like, that's a fact. Like, that's a certified, just another play facts, man. The city of Houston is larger than the state of Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? So, like, come back to Orlando and get a real city Miracle. Or we'll just get a new team, you know what I'm saying? Either or works for us. Let's bring a WNBA team to Orlando. Let's bring an NFL team to Orlando. And, you know, that's where I'm at with it. But thank you for tuning in. And you know I'm always plug it in with the latest fashion. You know, billionaires. We got this Travis Scott, man. It's going to be found at the Soul Mansion in Orlando. You know what I mean? Come on, man. We got the latest drops. The hottest drops that's out from Valabasas. Awful lot of cough syrup. Billionaires. Ice cream. Designer brands on designer brands. Luxury. Streetwear. Come tap in. It's Orlando's #1 drip shop. It ain't even a clothing store. It's a drip shop, man. Because nobody is going to be looking like you when you leave out of there. Vintage hats, fitted hats, Dunks, Yeezys, Jordans, you name it. We got it at the Soul Mansion, man. And that's it. I'm gone, man. It's EJ with just another play. Until next time.